My final idea is a music video for Cedric Gervais's remix of Lana Del Rey's Summertime Sadness. The video will feature one character throughout, which will be played by my friend Becky. This character will act out two different feelings, which will be sadness and happiness. The sad side could be seen as her dark side, and because of this I will label her as Dark Becky, whereas her happy side will be labelled as Light Becky. The dark side of Becky will represent the summertime sadness she is going through due to losing her boyfriend in a tragic accident, whereas the light side will be filmed as though it's her boyfriend filming her the summer before. So the dark side will be a year on when she's mourning the person behind the camera. Although this person behind the camera won't be shown, it'll be up to the audience to decide who it is, what gender they are, how old they are, what relation they are to her. And by doing this, I'm hoping that I can appeal to more people and let them make up their own idea, not feed an idea to them. During the happy shots, Becky will be giggling, smiling and just being carefree, and this will also be further represented by the way she dresses, her hair and her makeup. The costume will be very pure almost, and it will be shown through the use of light colours, primarily white. Furthermore, her hair and makeup will be very plain and carefree, as though she doesn't care about the way she looks, she just cares about the person behind the camera. The costume for a dark side will be very different. In the lyrics it says that she's wearing a red dress and that her hair is done up beauty queen style. So obviously I'm going to have her wearing a red dress in order to illustrate the lyrics. And it also says in the lyrics that her high heels are off, so I'll have her carrying her heels. And this lyric makes her seem very carefree still, as though she doesn't care about her health and her safety. She's not caring anymore what happens to her. The red dress that she wears could represent the danger, of the person she's lost, but it could also be an enigma for romance, which is a further enigma code of who the person is behind the camera. I've researched many different techniques such as time lapse and long exposure photography, and I want to do a time lapse of maybe traffic lights to add in during her dark side. And I've also researched a light effect called bokeh, which I want to feature during her lighter bits because it seems very innocent and girly, which is what she's going to represent during her lighter bits. I've thought of many different shots, such as walking along a road with heels in her hand. Walking along a road represents danger, which goes with the red dress that she's wearing. And the whole video is going to be shot in a local National Trust park down the road from me called Clumber Park. And there's a chapel on the grounds, which will come in very useful with the underlying theme of death and lost. So I want various shots of her by the chapel and maybe shots of the chapel by itself. There's lots of old features such as a bridge, which I will feature Becky walking along just staring out at the water. Lana Del Rey's style is very unique and retro, and during her actual video for Summertime Sadness she's seen sort of roaring like a lion and making different facial expressions. But for Becky during her light side, I thought that she could perhaps pout and blow kisses at the camera. Obviously the camera would be her boyfriend in my case, but for the audience it could be whoever they want it to be. It could even just be them and Becky blowing the kiss to them. During the chorus, when it gets more dancey, I'd want a shot of Becky stood in front of a forest of trees and twirling around dancing, acting carefree, and just simple shots, just the feeding the ducks, maybe riding a bike through the woods, and when her boyfriend's filming her, I want to pretend to push the camera away and smile shyly as though she's like, she doesn't want him to record her, but she's kind of enjoying the attention. I want to twirling around and smiling, playing with her hair and just running away and looking behind it, just sort of cute shots. And although it's very cliche, I want the video to be romantic, but also a tragedy when it gets to the dark bits. I've thought of various other effects and shots I could cut to, such as a water splash. I could have the water splash rewinded, so going backwards, so it looks really unique and different. A pan of the woods, pan of the chapel, and the light effect bouquet that I discussed earlier. I was also thinking of having Becky with a sparkler and spelling out a word that's relevant to the song, or maybe a sad face or summer. I think that could look really effective, and you might have seen it before in one of Rihanna's videos where she writes out yours with a sparkler, but this could be quite tricky to figure out. So that's my final idea, and now just got to see how it goes and actually try to do it.